Humans have ruled the top of the food chain for thousands of years. Our tools, teamwork, and intelligence helped us outsmart every natural predator. We built cities, fences, and weapons, leaving lions, wolves, and bears behind in fear. But imagine that changes. Imagine a world where evolution doesn't stop with us. Where nature creates something new, something faster, stronger, and smarter. What if humans had to compete with super-evolved predators? Not beasts from fantasy, but real creatures, shaped by science and survival. It starts slowly, perhaps unnoticed. A species of big cat develops enhanced night vision, navigating better than any drone. A giant bird evolves incredible aerial precision, ambushing prey like a tactical missile. A marine predator, once hunted, develops sonar immunity and speed no submarine could match. But this isn't just about claws or fangs. This is about strategic intelligence, behavioral adaptation, and problem solving under pressure. Let's imagine a predator that evolves pack strategy rivaling human military tactics. They don't just stalk prey, they predict movement, set ambushes, even feign retreat. They learn from experience, communicate with symbols, and memorize maps of human structures. Now picture an apex predator that doesn't need to hunt alone. It works with others to divide territory, steal tools, and isolate weak targets. If one dies, others learn from the failure, faster than we can react. Now let's talk size and strength. These predators might be leaner but denser, with muscle tissue 30% more efficient. Their bones could regenerate from injury. Their hides might evolve to deflect small projectiles. They wouldn't need superpowers, just the next step in natural selection accelerated by climate, food, and threat. And with modern civilization expanding into wild lands, humans become the intruders, not the masters. How would we respond? Would we fight back, launching preemptive strikes, building new weapons, creating surveillance systems? Or would we try to understand, study their cognition, their biology, their motives? But what if it's already too late? What if these predators view us as the threat, resource hoarders, territory invaders? What if they decide the Earth is better off without us? This isn't about monsters, it's about coevolution under pressure. In a rapidly changing climate, animals must adapt or die. But some may adapt faster than we can control. Urban landscapes already see crows using traffic signals, rats developing immunity to poison, and octopuses solving multi-step puzzles in seconds. Now imagine that kind of cognition in a predator with teeth and speed. Our survival advantage was never our size or strength, it was our brains. But what happens when evolution gives another species equal or greater intelligence? When their young learn in months what ours learn in years. When their instincts are enhanced by memory, logic, and complex planning. We may find ourselves in a competition we never expected. Not against extinction, but against replacement. There are three possible outcomes. First, we dominate, containing, studying, and managing the new predators like advanced wildlife. We win through technology, population size, and urban control. But the moral cost could be enormous, another species sacrificed to our fear. Second, we coexist, redesigning society to give space, protection, and respect. Nature zones, predator sanctuaries, behavior monitoring, treating them as neighbors, not threats. But that requires discipline, sacrifice, and global cooperation. Third, we lose ground, forced to retreat from wild zones we once conquered. Humans become prey again in certain regions, cities built like fortresses, travel restricted, children taught defense tactics alongside reading. Survival becomes a matter of luck, strategy, or silence. What about culture? What happens when stories of lions in zoos become myths of monsters in cities? When religion, media, and law must adapt to share space with non-human intelligence? Will predators be seen as demons, or gods? Will we fear them, or envy them? Because if they evolve beyond us, if they thrive in our collapse, we may not be history's pinnacle, just one of many experiments. And what if we try to out-evolve them? Would we start modifying ourselves to compete, genetic upgrades, enhanced senses, cybernetic limbs? Would humans become their own predators, the last battle between biology and technology? Would we lose our humanity in trying to survive? So, what if humans had to compete with super-evolved predators? Then we'd finally learn what it feels like not to be in control. To navigate fear, uncertainty, and survival in the way animals have for centuries. We'd remember humility, vulnerability, and perhaps rediscover respect for the world we reshaped. Because evolution doesn't favor the strongest or smartest. It favors the most adaptable. And in the end, that might not be us.